Hey everybody, welcome back. As the title says, today I'm going to be sharing with you the story of my little Liam's birth. Now I plan on sharing this story with you, except I'm not going to share any footage because we actually didn't film his birth. So this is all clean. There's nothing really grody about this video. I'm going to try to share it as quick as possible so that this isn't a really long video. I want to give you guys the information so that future moms-to-be can know that there are so many different types of birth. Every single person has a different type of birth, and that's totally okay. As long as you get a healthy baby in the end, it really doesn't matter how they get into the world. So my birth story starts with him coming 3 weeks early. He was due on January 13th and was between January 13th and January 14th 16th is what we were given from the doctor. However, he came on December 27th. So when I hit about mid-December, my stomach dropped. He was, I guess, getting down in position. I thought that didn't happen until a little bit before he was born, which was true. However, in my head, I'm thinking January 13th, 14th, 15th, one of those days. And he came 2 days after Christmas. So about Christmas time, I didn't feel like I was in labor or anything. I knew I was having contractions, but nothing that I could feel. The doctor had hooked me up to different tests and stuff to see if I was in preterm labor. However, I wasn't, so those contractions weren't doing anything. Yet, about Christmas time, I could just tell he was really low, he was really heavy, and I'm thinking, I have a month of this. Well, the day after Christmas, we decided to clean up all of our decorations. I mean, the tree is put away, the lights off the house, everything. Just in my pregnant brain, I thought, let's just get this done before he comes and we won't have to worry about it. I really didn't realize that that meant the next day, but it was a good thing that we did clean up all our decorations. And on December 26th, we went out to dinner as just a date night, a regular date night, thinking, let's get in as many date nights as we possibly can before he comes, and we're so busy with him that we don't have time really for the two of us. And we went to Wood Ranch, ate a normal meal, everything was completely normal. Like I said, he had dropped into place, so I was pretty uncomfortable, but thought that was completely normal with being full-term pregnant. Because I did get to 37 weeks. That was actually 37 weeks in a couple days or something at that point. And we did dinner, came home. I mean, we did a little shopping, I think, in between. And we came home and I got ready for bed. I washed my face, the whole typical nighttime routine. And being pregnant, I did that earlier in the night. So this was right after dinner. And I went to go move my hospital suitcase, which I had done many times before. It wasn't very heavy. I mean, it was kind of big and lugging it up onto the bed. But like I said, I've done that so many times before, didn't think anything of it. Well, that movement, I guess, broke my water. Because, let me tell you, this might be the only graphic thing that I share. It feels like you are full on peeing yourself when you break your water. So, that happened. Run to the bathroom. And it's like, oh, okay, this is not peeing myself. This is something serious. And I call my husband up from downstairs. We call the hospital and they say, okay, we'll just come in and get checked and we'll see what's going on. I had no idea that I was going to be having a baby just 20 hours after that. So we got to the hospital around 8:30ish, call my mom, my whole family, and tell them what's going on. So we get to the hospital and they check me up and they say, yeah, you most definitely broke your water. And you're not dilated at all. There's nothing going on. You are completely no contractions, no nothing. Well, that really scared me because I'm thinking he can only be in there for so long after the water breaks. It's about 24 hours, then they start getting a little concerned about infection and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm thinking, great, I'm going to need a C-section. Well, they do an ultrasound, they make sure that he's in the right position, and he was, so they had to induce me. I thought induction was only for people who were way past their due date. Nope, it can happen for someone who just broke their water and nothing else. So they start the induction process and about 6 hours go by and nothing. There's absolutely nothing going on. So they have to start it all over again, another cycle. And within 10 minutes of that next cycle of induction happening, my contractions started right up. And they didn't start out small. They started out crazy intense right away. And it was like in the middle of the night. And I was about 3 o'clock in the morning, I think. And I was trying to fall asleep. So I'd fall asleep, wake up for a contraction. Fall asleep, wake up for a contraction. Doesn't sound like that's possible, but really it is. So that went on for a while. And the nurse, don't know why she really did this, but she kind of scared me, saying that the anesthesiologist was going to be really busy for the rest of the day, and if I wanted an epidural, I kind of had to get it right now. And she came in at the perfect moment, right when I was having a really bad contraction, and she asked, "Do you want an epidural?" I was like, yes, 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 yes. So got an epidural kind of early in the process. My hospital doesn't check very often about how dilated you are. They kind of wait until you're feeling really a lot of pressure to check you. So I had no idea what number I was at all. And so he came in to give me my epidural, and the whole process of sitting there and they got me all clean, he stuck the needle in my back and medicine shot right through my left leg. It felt like a bolt of lightning went from my back down through my leg and out my toes. My legs didn't go up, but it did shoot right through my leg. Not a fun feeling at all. Well, then I was told, "Oh, that happened? Okay, the medicine's only going to go to that side of your body." So for the rest of my labor, I was flipped from side to side to get the medicine to roll from side to side. I couldn't sit up, I had to lay down, and I had to be flipped from side to side. After I got the epidural, of course I felt better, but I still could feel everything. I could still feel my legs moving, I could move my hips. It just took the crampy feeling. I could feel pressure, but I couldn't feel the crampy feeling. So I was able to relax for the next however many hours. In total, it took about 20 hours for him. So many hours of being flipped from side to side. That was absolutely no fun at all. Then I finally feel pressure, and I ask them to come check me. And I'm dilated to a 6. And this was after 19 hours of labor. Well, within that last hour, my epidural wore off. All the little pushing of extra oomph was not working at all. So I started to feel every single contraction. And that's at the point where he's right there and he's coming, and I felt everything. That was so not fun, especially when you think, I have an epidural, I'm not supposed to feel anything. So within that last hour, I went from a 6 to a 10. Everything went super fast. And the doctor that was on call to deliver my baby was nowhere to be found. We actually found out that she was at the Apple store at the mall, because 2 days after Christmas, you're exchanging gifts and all that kind of stuff. So she was at the mall. And she was not going to be able to get to me very fast. So I was told to turn on my side. They stuck a pillow in between my legs, and they had me not push. They had me wait. Now this whole time, he's trying to come out, and I'm not able to do anything, but I feel everything. And your body ends up kind of doing stuff on its own, which is really scary when you don't know what's going on. So my body's doing this while I guess the doctor's trying to get to the hospital. She comes barreling through. We get everything set up within like a few minutes, and they're like, "Okay, Megan, now you can start pushing." Well, it took 10 minutes. It took 3 pushes, and I don't even remember feeling any contractions coming. I just wanted him out so bad that I just pushed and pushed and pushed until he came out. 10 minutes, and he was into this world. Now, because I didn't have the epidural working, I felt all of that, and I felt all of the stuff after where they're cleaning everything up. I felt everything, and that was not fun for me. I'm really hoping next time, if I do get an epidural, it actually does the trick, or I don't get an epidural. I thought in my head that whole time, what if I didn't get this epidural and it made everything go faster? Now, there's no way of knowing that, and I got a healthy baby in the end. Sorry if you heard that. That was my cat being crazy. If I didn't get the epidural, there was no way of knowing what was going to happen. But I had a healthy baby. It took 20 hours to get him here. and I had to be induced. So I had all this medicine pumping through my body. We had to end up using Pitocin to get things going, and it was just a lot of medicine in my body, which I didn't react too well after, but it wasn't anything bad. It just was like queasy, getting sick, that kind of thing. But I have a healthy baby, and he did come unexpected, 3 weeks. And I want you guys to know that that can happen. Your water can break and you can have nothing going on, so they do have to induce you. I really hope that that doesn't happen to me next time. It'd be really nice to just kind of naturally go into things on my own. However, getting the baby here was the most important part. So every birth is amazing. My birth was amazing. It didn't go everything that I wanted, but I got a healthy baby, so that's all that's important about his birth story. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you get something from this video. If you have any questions, just leave them down below. If I need to clarify anything that I said, or if you just want to know anything more, make sure to leave that comment and I'll get back to you. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new so that you can get notified about all the videos that I post. It's a free service. You just have to hit that button and that shows up in your subscribe feed. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!